Hello everyone and welcome back to the Luxcore Pilates YouTube page. My name is Kaylin and today we're on day 14 of the 30-day beginner mat Pilates challenge. Today you guys are going to love, we just have a nice stretch and release. It's only 10 minutes, just a way to get you moving your body this morning, this afternoon, whenever you are doing it, but with also giving yourself a little bit of rest and time to recenter yourself and get off of the work and the muscles. So let's just come on over to the mat, focusing just on moving very, very slowly today. So from here, we're just going to start with some cat-cows. You can round the spine, bring your gaze towards your thighs, and then exhale, go ahead and arch the spine, bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. Again, rounding the spine, and just moving through this, and just taking some time to be really grateful for your body, and also just proud of yourself for continuously showing up. You guys are almost halfway done with this challenge. The beginning is always the hardest part. So this is a very, very well-deserved break. Let's take one more. So rounding the spine and exhale. Bring that gaze up high to the ceiling. Amazing. Let's find that center, that neutral spine here. And from here, I just want you to lift the left arm up high to the ceiling, twisting the body over to the left, reaching these fingertips for the ceiling, and then just bring that hand underneath the body, crossing it under that right arm. Amazing. Let's take two more of these. Trying to get as open as you can on this reach before you bring that hand underneath. Let's take another one. Really twist, twist, twist. And let that arm come under. Let's bring both those hands back down, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this time the right arm reaches up high to the ceiling, really twisting and opening that side of the body, and then you bring it underneath the left arm. Allowing yourself to breathe and breathe slowly here. The more you work on breathing slowly and intentionally, the more you can start to do that in your workouts. And when things get challenging, it is so, so important to be able to reclaim your breath and be able to slow it back down. It's going to help ground you when things get difficult, whether that's in a workout or just in life. So using this stretching time to really connect to that. All right, let's come back forward. From here, just take a second to roll out the left wrist. And then roll out the right wrist. Shift forward and let's just roll out those ankles a little bit and reverse those rolls. Amazing. From here, you're going to bring your left foot forward just into a nice deep runner's lunge position. Let's just hold here for a second. Let's have everyone lift their chest up so that we're facing the wall in front of us, and just let our hips sink down deeply. Again, breathing into this. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to let it out, let it out. Holding here for 2 more counts. Now placing our hands down and just shifting ourselves back, straightening this left leg, bringing the hip over the right knee here. Getting a nice big stretch in the left back side of this leg. Still trying to square our hips here, so not dropping everything towards the right or dropping everything towards the left. Keeping those hips square and parallel down to the ground is going to help you get deeper into this stretch. It's really important for us to slow down. I know it can be really difficult. Sometimes even for me, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a stretch and release, but I'm like, no, you need it. You definitely need it. All right, let's come back forward. Now this time, you're gonna reach your left arm to grab onto your right foot. So you're gonna bend this right foot towards you. If this is too much on your knee, you can always put a pad right underneath your knee or a pillow, anything that gives you a little bit extra support. The goal here is to get a nice big stretch in the right quad. So the more you pull this right heel towards this right glute, the deeper you're gonna get into that stretch. Again, similar to working out, stretching might feel a little bit uncomfortable, which is totally normal, but you don't ever want it to feel painful. So if something feels painful, take it back a little bit. Like, you don't have to do it, you can modify it a little bit. All right, let's lower that leg all the way down. Now from here, come up onto your right toes. We're just gonna extend this top leg so that both legs are straight. We're getting another big stretch in the backside of this left leg here. Letting your head just fall down. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. From here, you're just gonna switch those feet. So now the right leg comes in front. Let's start in this upright stretch here. So you're just gonna let yourself fall over and now getting a big deep stretch in the right side of this leg. Breathing into this. Let's hold once again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Come down into that runner's lunge position. And like we did on the other side, we're just gonna let our hips sink deeply here. You can place your hand right above your kneecap. You can place your hands on your hips. Maybe you're like, I wanna bring my hands overhead. You can take that as well, whatever you need to today, especially when we're doing these stretches, the releases. It's more just about feeling good. So if you want to add a little flair to it, if there's a little something you want to do, go ahead and take that. All right, let's press ourselves back. So we straighten this right leg, the left hip comes over the left knee, and we get a nice big stretch once again in the back of that right leg. You can flex the toes. The more you flex those feet, you're gonna feel that stretch deeper in your calf. So just notice how that feels different when you're maybe you have a pointed foot versus a flexed foot, how you notice the deepness of that stretch. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and press yourself forward and let's take that quad stretch. So this time your right hand reaches back for that left foot, pulling the left heel towards the glute. I definitely feel this one. I did legs yesterday and I am feeling these stretches. All right, we're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and release. Amazing. From here, let's go ahead and just press ourselves into a quick plank position. I promise we're not holding it for long here. Just bring yourself now into a downward dog. Let's take a second to pedal out those feet, walking left and right. Let's reach this right leg up high to the ceiling and then bend that right knee at the top, just letting everything open up nice and big. Also letting this left heel sink as deep as it can into the ground. Extend that top leg again and bring it down to meet the other. Now just lift the left leg up high, letting once again that right heel sink down towards the mat, and then bend this top left leg so it's just bent at the knee and hanging over here. Extend that leg up high again and bring it down to meet the other. Take a few more walks with those feet and begin to walk them up towards your hands. From here, we're gonna finish with just a nice forward fold. So keeping the body bent over. If you can't get your hands all the way down here, that's okay. Maybe they're right above the ground. Maybe your fingertips are just touching. Just take something that challenges you a little bit here today. Let's walk those feet all the way until they're touching one another. And now let's begin to roll up for an 8 count. So roll up slowly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's just open up these arms really quickly and then you guys are out of here and good to go. So give me some arm circles back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now reverse those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet the arms at the top. Grab the left hand onto that right wrist, and you're just gonna pull yourself over to the left side of the room to get a nice big stretch in the right side of that body. Now come back center and just switch the grip of that hand and pull yourself over to the right. Come back center, bring those arms down, shake your head no, shake your head yes. All right, let's take 2 big deep breaths and you guys are out of here. So inhale, reach your hands up, and exhale your hands through heart center. Now make this your biggest one yet. Inhale everything up, and exhale everything through heart center. Amazing. Well, that is it for today. So feel free to take any other stretches that you feel like you need. I know you guys have been doing so much work and absolutely killing it. Thank you so much for moving with us, and get ready because tomorrow we are jumping straight back into some more work, and I will see you there.